What up, LK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. Alright, y'all, so I done came across a video. Now, this is different. Y'all, I know y'all want me to get back to doing the ghost stories and the horror story reactions. They're coming soon, I promise you that. But I done came across one. This is called Scary Footage Caught on Those Little Ring Doorbells. I'm like, okay, hold on, I gotta see this one. I gotta see this one. So, that's what we're about to do right now. Y'all boys and girls ready? I'm ready. Because I was thinking about getting one of these. Let's go.
Michael Hernandez. This scary doorbell camera footage was uploaded to a YouTube channel called Michael Hernandez in December 2017. The video shows something catching fire in a neighbor's property. The fire slowly gets bigger and bigger until it's almost engulfed the entire yard.
Holy crap, that thing's huge.
The flames begin to catch onto the roof of the house.
Oh my god. This dude's house gonna burn down.
The homeowner comes to the front door and is shocked to see the yard on fire.
Wow.
He runs to get a small fire extinguisher, but quickly realizes he's in.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I know you tried, but what did you think that was gonna do? That flame is bigger than that fire extinguisher.
Trouble.
Why? It's
the
getting
man
bigger.
seen in the footage later said that his Ring doorbell app had been notifying him of movement at the front door. It wasn't until the fourth notification that he finally awoke to see what the commotion was. His fiancée called 911 and the household managed to escape through the back door. Luckily, no one was injured during the incident. It's safe to say that the Ring doorbell app saved this family's life.
Oh yeah, strong. If it wasn't for that doorbell that notified him, even though he didn't, really get up out the bed until after the fourth ring, but what if that whole house engulfed in flames and it got so bad that the ventilation, the smoke that got in there made it difficult for them to wake up, and man, things could have gotten bad. Whoo, man, hell, I might need to get one of these things. Wow, that's something. That makes so much sense that it picks up motion other than a human being. Wow.
A campaign was launched to help with the rebuild of both the houses. Close to $6,500 was raised by the local community.
Wow. Look at that. Wow.
This is some creepy doorbell camera footage that was uploaded to a YouTube channel called Alaskan Diva in mid-2016. At the very beginning of the clip, you can see a mysterious person standing at the entrance to the porch. It looks as though they leave a package on the ground, then they get in a car and drive off quickly.
Whoa.
The package is...
If that ain't Amazon, I don't want it. Or Post Office, UPS, FedEx, any of those. If it ain't from them and I didn't know it was coming, I don't want that. Get that off my porch. Look, it don't even look right. Whatever it is, it look almost like some yellow transparency kind of plastic or what. I don't know. But nah, I would call the popo so they could come pick it up away from my dodo.
Somewhat blurred and can be seen in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Whatever the object is, it begins to pulse.
Whoa! That thing, oh no, it moved, and it moved very creepy. It moved very, very creepy. What the...
corner of the screen. Whatever the object is, it begins to pulse and almost looks like it
Whoa!
inflates a little. It gets bigger and bigger.
What the...
float up and out of the view of the camera.
What?
When the footage was shared across social media, a number of explanations were put forth.
What the...
Some viewers saw the incident as a prank of some kind, but still couldn't identify what the package was. Others saw the footage as supernatural, claiming that the shadowy figure at the beginning was a ghost, and that the black blurry object was his spirit dematerializing. Finally, a lot of viewers thought it was nothing but a bug that coincidentally started crawling along the side of the camera, just as the visitor left the house.
That's a possibility.
Love to get your opinion on this strange piece of footage. Is it a prank, ghost, bug, or something else entirely? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.
Yo, nah. No, I think that's what it is. I think it's a bug that was on the screen and it started moving. That's crazy though. A crazy coincidence because clearly there was somebody or something there and then that thing happened. I don't know.
On August 24th, 2018, in a Sunrise Ranch neighborhood in Montgomery, Texas, a partially undressed woman rang several doorbells in the middle of the night. A frightened resident called police saying that a woman wearing what looked like restraints with no shoes on was ringing their doorbell late in the evening. The footage went viral, making national news. At first, no one was able to identify the woman as police searches intensified. Local officials were worried that something may have happened to the woman as she appeared to be in distress in the footage. On August 29th, the woman was identified as a 32-year-old local resident, whose name was kept private for safety reasons due to a suspected domestic violence case. Police were called into a home in Sunrise Pines at around 11 a.m. on a threat of suicide. When they entered the property, they discovered the body of Dennis Collins, who had died from a self-inflicted gunshot. Collins's girlfriend was the woman in the doorbell camera footage.
I had a feeling that was the case. If you look closely at her face, like after she rings the doorbell, you can tell she's distraught. You can tell there's something wrong. And I was feeling like, yo, she's trying to go door to door to get help. Oh man, that's crazy.
The woman, known only as Lauren, later did an interview for Inside Edition. She told reporters that she woke that night to Collins kneeling on her chest, trying to stuff clothes in her mouth.
Whoa.
Lauren managed to escape and frantically tried ringing doorbells in the neighborhood for help.
I told you. I thought that's what it was.
This is a creepy little piece of footage taken in an unknown part of the US. It shows a woman outside a house acting strangely. She approaches the doorbell camera but is startled by a passing car. She tries to act naturally so as not to...
Yo, that junk made my flesh crawl. Just sitting there, chick just staring into the camera. Her eyes lit all bright. That's crazy.
Passing car. She tries to act naturally so as not to draw attention to herself. Once the car passes, she once again approaches the camera.
What the
This
heck?
time, however, she tries biting it. While this footage may be nothing more than a strange friend coming to visit, if I saw someone trying to bite my doorbell camera, I'd think twice before letting them in.
Yeah, that legit could just be her friend playing around. Like, hey girl, like open up, I'm trying to come in. And she just, folks be doing weird stuff. Me and my homies used to do stuff like this too, but I don't know, this just looked crazy.
This next short clip seems to show the moment a ghostly entity visits a house. The homeowner was sitting inside when they got a notification that movement was detected outside their front door. When they went to look, there was no one there. Perplexed, the owner decided to review the footage. What they saw gave them the creeps. In the footage, you can see a glowing orb of light pass by the camera.
Clearly.
It drifts by slowly before disappearing into the stone wall on the left.
Whoa.
The curious thing about the object is that it has enough density to trigger the motion sensor in the doorbell camera.
That's the thing that got me. I like, yo, that thing is dense enough that it dang gonna cause that doorbell camera to get triggered by it. Like, what? People be saying they see floating orbs and stuff in my videos all the time. I just be thinking it's dust and like little dirt particles and stuff just floating around. Cause I be seeing it too sometimes when I go to edit. I don't think nothing of it. But the ones that be telling me they be seeing stuff behind me, them the ones be creeping me out, man. I had somebody email me like a list of freaking like timestamps. He was like, yo, I got a bunch of timestamps of when stuff happened. I'm like, yo, what the what? That's crazy. I got a ghost. But he don't bother me, so I don't care.
One viewer said they had the exact same thing happen to them a number of times. They claimed they rang the manufacturer, Ring, for an explanation, and they said it was most likely an insect passing by. Many commenters agree that it's most likely a bug of some kind. However, many believe that this is the spirit of a deceased loved one that is lingering around the property to keep them safe.
Nah, I can see right through that thing. Yeah, that's what it could be. I might have a deceased loved one just lingering around, just making sure I'm good. I've been good. Thank you, whoever you are.
This doorbell camera has caught the scary moment when a drunk teenager entered a property. In the footage, we see a very intoxicated young man stumble up to the entrance of this unknown home in the US. The man pulls at the doorbell camera, almost ripping it from the door.
Why?
After a moment of hazy contemplation, he decides to climb the fence and slip into the backyard.
Why?
It's not known whether this man was an intruder or not. It may well be that this young boy lives at this address and was hoping to slip by his parents undetected after a night of heavy drinking. So it's either a scary break-in or a very funny story to be told at this kid's 21st birthday.
I don't know.
This next incident is something you hope you'll never have to experience.
Whoa.
On April 17, 2017, at around 2:15 p.m. in Maxwell Park in Oakland, California, two hooded men attempted to kick in a front door. 15 minutes prior, one of the men rang the doorbell to see if anyone was at home. The homeowner, who was inside at the time, didn't hear the bell as they were wearing headphones. The men returned thinking that the property was empty and attempted to smash the door in and rob the home.
Wow.
The homeowner eventually yelled at the intruders, scaring them away. A neighbour spotted the men fleeing down the street. It's not known whether the men were later identified. This is an unsettling little clip that got some attention in October 2017. The uploader claims their doorbell camera app notified them of a visitor. When they checked the footage, they couldn't see anyone at the door. However, a demonic-sounding voice could be heard mumbling something into the microphone. Some viewers were quick to say it was a poltergeist making contact. Others noted the October upload date and that there was some skulls decorating the entrance to the home, which most likely chalks this incident up as a Halloween prank.
Psych.
This next clip is very similar to a video.
They were trying to fool somebody over here. Like, look, it was around Halloween when the video was uploaded, and you got a little skeleton decoration. Come on now. You almost fooled somebody. Almost.
This next clip is very similar to a video we've featured in a previous episode. The creepiest doorbell camera video ever captured. In early 2018, this front door surveillance camera in Texas was activated when movement was detected.
Dang snake!
The homeowner, Allison Keller, was notified of the movement and checked the camera to see who was there. To her surprise, she saw an enormous snake slithering up her door. It's believed to be a Texas rat snake that are quite common in the area. The critter coils itself around the lock of the door and even at one point loses grip and falls. Undeterred, the snake continues to climb the door. The unsettling footage was picked up by a number of news sites, making this slippery visitor somewhat internet famous.
That's crazy.
YouTube.
Yo, I would trip out if I opened my door and there was a snake right there, like, at the handle, like, in the air, basically. I was like, ah!
LMS Tactical was sitting in his basement watching TV when he got a message on his doorbell camera app that there was a visitor at the front door. When he checked the live camera feed, it looked as though a long-haired person was lurking just off camera to the left. The YouTuber asked a number of times who was there, but got no response.
I don't see nobody.
Eventually, the eerie visitor showed his true form and wandered in front of the camera. At the top of the screen, you can see a rather large spider crawl across the lens. The homeowner was shocked to discover that the mysterious visitor was nothing more than a curious, creepy crawly.
I used to love spiders when I was a kid, like really, really young. I used to let them crawl on me, I guess because I didn't know the dangers. But now, like, them things, like, creep me out. I don't have arachnophobia or nothing like that. I think I said that right. But still, them things be creeping me out. Like, I don't want nothing crawling on me, touching me, nothing. Like, I could just, no, It be so bad when I'm watching stuff like this. Like, if you ever watch, like, the Animal Planet or, like Discovery Channel, and they be, like, zooming in on freaking bugs, all type of creatures, spiders, and freaking anything. Like a praying mantis or anything, and they zoom in on them and they be making them look so clear. I be like, I be feeling like they crawling on me, man. Look, I had some bad experience, bro. I picked up a praying mantis one day, right, by his, like, abdomen or whatever, in the back of it, and it, like, vibrated. And it vibrated, and I felt it go up my entire arm, and it was like the most disgusting feeling ever. Because this thing, it was like, it shook. It was like a defense mechanism, and I wasn't expecting it to do that. I was like, yo, I'm never touching those things ever again. So, like, I get, like, creeped out by bugs and stuff.
If you were sitting at home wishing you had a bike, then this next visitor would be quite welcome. In March 2016, a YouTube channel called Joe Earl Lamock uploaded this strange clip. Captured on a Ring doorbell home security system, we see a man with a bike making strange hand gestures at the camera. He seems to be whispering something to himself as well. Eventually, the homeowner answers via the intercom and asks if he can help the man. The visitor replies with, "I'm trying to sell a bike for some cash so I can borrow some money."
Why you... Who goes door to door to sell their bike? Who does that mess? Take your butt to a pawn shop, bro. Do you have a cell phone? There's so many apps that you can download where you can post that bike on there. OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. I think Craigslist even got an app now. Like, bro, use this. Your brain. Wait, you ain't got one. You showing up to folks' house trying to sell them a bike. They didn't ask for it. If somebody want a bike, they gonna go out there and buy a bike, or they gonna look for a bike. The ignorance. The ignorance.
I'm trying to sell a bike for some cash so I can buy some money. And that's all.
The almost...
Did he say he's trying to sell a bike for some cash so he can borrow some money? If you're gonna borrow some money, just borrow some money. Y'all, the ignorance just keep getting stronger and stronger with this one, man.
Oxymoronic response from the dubious bike salesman seems to spook the homeowner,
Yeah,
as he says he's all good and doesn't respond any further. Before long, the man and his bike roll on down the road. On a scale of 1 to stolen, how filched is that bike?
yeah, more than likely, yeah, strong possibility that's a freaking stolen bike.
Creepy doorbell camera video.
Man, probably, like he said, man, he probably stole that bike. How you... Folk be killing me with that, man. And look, when I grew up, when I was a kid, that junk used to happen so much. Kids used to freaking steal bikes and sell them like crazy. I thought about it the other day. My little gas scooter got damn stolen. I went to Honda the other day, and one of my buddies that worked there, he got this dope ass freaking Ruckus, I think it's called, a little Honda Ruckus. And I was like, yo, this thing is so much fun. And it reminded me of the little gas scooter that I had. It was kind of slow. I think it went up to like maybe 15 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour. It reminded me of that scooter and how my scooter got stolen. I chained it, but I didn't chain it very well. I was young. Anyway, I wasn't all that sad about it. It was kind of unfortunate. It needed a little repair anyway. I was like, huh, they can fix it. I don't want to pay for that. I'm 12 years old. But anyway, y'all, look, if you like my reactions to scary footage caught on Ring doorbells, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for more. As always, the link to the video is going to be down in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you follow your boy right here on the gram, man, Twitter, @Artofkickz. Till next one.